Hi, I'm Conchita in my country kitchen. Today I'll be making a pizza. And I make my own crust. What I do is I put a package of this yeast here. It's the active dry yeast. And I put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you use a cup of water, really warm water, but you don't put it all in there. You just put a little bit. See how I just put a little bit? And you put the tablespoon of the yeast, the package of, the package of the yeast, and the 3 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of sugar. And you mix that up in the water, in the warm water. And then after that, you add a cup of flour, and you work with it. And then, because it takes 2.5 cups of flour, but you don't put it all in there at one time. You just work with it. And then after that, I will put the 1.5 cups of flour more than it needs. Hi, I'm back again. So I added my extra, the 1.5 cups of water, of flour, to the mixture here, and I made my dough. I got it all together, and as you can see, I didn't use all the water because it's too much water sometimes, so I didn't use it all. But now what I'll do now is I'll put a little olive oil on my hands like this, and I'll cover the dough up and kind of put a little olive oil on the sides too, so that way when you get the dough and you make your pizza crust there, it won't be stuck to the bowl or it's sticky, and it's better with olive oil. So now I'm gonna let it sit for an hour and have it rise, and then I'll make my pizza. Hi, I'm back again. Conchita in my country kitchen. I'm making pizza today. Well, it's actually 2 pizzas that I'm making. And I made my own sauce here. What I did was I sauteed 3 garlic cloves, a 1/4 of a brown onion, and then I added a can of diced green chili, diced tomatoes and green chili. It was a 14-ounce can. And then I added 2 cans of tomato sauce because that's what I like to add on my pizza, tomato sauce. And then I added sugar, a tablespoon of sugar, so that kind of, the sugar helps thicken it up. And I added a teaspoon of salt. I added a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of pepper. And I mixed that all up, and this is what it looks like right here. And oh, I'm sorry, I added some 1/4 cup of the chicken broth also. Gives it a really good flavor. Okay, so then, this is my my trimmings for the pizza. Pepperoni, black olives, green onions, and jalapeno. But my jalapeno, I leave the seeds in it because we like hot stuff around here. Everything has to be hot. And then I grated some Parmesan cheese. It's an aged Parmesan cheese. And this was right here. This was the Boar's pepperoni that I sliced up because it's really, really good. And then now I'm gonna get my dough and I'm gonna put it in my cast iron, and I'll show you how I do it. I am back again. My dough came out. It's really, really well, and here I am putting in my cast iron and working with it. You just gotta work with it, and it's a really good dough. And I have my oven preheated already to 450, and that's like the perfect temperature right there. Okay, hi, I'm back. So anyway, I already put my sauce on there. And I'm going to put, you know, jalapenos, and like I told you, this stuff is for 2 pizzas. And I'm putting the green onions in there. You just throw them in there like this, and hopefully, you know, it turns out good. And then sometimes of course it doesn't. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the pepperoni on there. That few pepperonis. I know my son Buddy doesn't like pepperoni too much, so that's good enough for my son Buddy, because he eats a whole pizza by himself. So yeah, so cheese on there, and then you hope and pray that it comes out like a good pizza. Yeah. After 14 minutes in a 450-degree oven, this is what it looks like. It looks delicious, and I know that my buddy is gonna really love it.